Hello everyone, I'm Urs Recher.
Hi, I'm Carl Taylor, and we're here for another
how-to video.
Exactly. So what have you got lined up today?
Today it's a portrait or a still life.
A portrait?
Or a portrait of a still life. Okay. Yes, it's a Buddha head. I brought it from Indonesia, and I will explain some lighting techniques.
Okay.
I would like, it's not moving, so I can really set very, very precise lights.
Yes.
And I would like to work out, of course, the three-dimensionality, all the texture it has, but as well the texture of the stone itself.
Right. So revealing the texture and revealing the shape of the face.
That's exactly the goal, yeah.
So talk me through. You've got two small soft boxes at the back.
Yes.
Creating your edge light.
Exactly. They are creating the edge lights, not going too far into the face, so just left and right of the eyes. Actually, the light fades away, so the entire front of the head is in the shade.
Yes.
Okay. And these lights are quite, I would say, aggressive, or they have a very strong light characteristic because they are backlights. So you can already see now that the ears are perfectly three-dimensionally,
yes,
the texture comes out. So I don't really have to work a lot with these. They work already in this situation.
Yeah.
And the next thing is, I get here these nice gradations. And gradations is always three-dimensionality, always shows me shape.
Yes.
So if I set up the third softbox here normally, just facing the object directly,
just flatten it all out.
It would flatten out everything, it would destroy the three-dimensionality, and it would destroy as well the texture of the stone.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
This is the smallest softbox, okay? So we can't take a smaller softbox, and this means that the light shaper is already bigger than the object, and this means that the light is very soft. It's a softbox.
Yeah.
So I would like to explain how to make a softbox hard.
Okay.
And how to create gradations with a softbox.
So you're going to turn a softbox into not a softbox.
Exactly. I'm going to turn a softbox into a hardbox.
Okay. Show me how you're going to do that.
Yes. Okay.
So soft shadow at the moment.
Soft shadow, and let's say if here is the object, there are no gradations. That's very evenly lit.
That's right. Evenly lit. Softbox is pretty much front on.
Can be an advantage. We want to have softboxes even. We want to have soft shadows of soft boxes.
Yes.
But sometimes, like in this situation, we won't.
Right.
So what I do, I'm going to turn it.
Okay.
Like that.
And it becomes thinner.
It becomes thinner as seen from the object.
Yes.
I'm going to work with this gradation. This gradation creates me more three-dimensionality in the shot.
Yes.
And because you can see that the shadows are actually turning harder when I turn the softbox away, I get more and more texture in the stone.
Yes. Yeah.
We certainly can do this. Yeah. Good. So maybe we just have a first shot without.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like just with the backlights.
Exactly. So whether we have to adjust anything on this.
Right, so first huge problem is the amount of flare that we've got, which is expected because shooting straight into the light, square on. So we need to put some a flag in to
would make sense, yes. So, by coincidence, this is already here.
So, just a window cut to shoot through to block out the majority of the lighting coming into the camera, but still allowing you to see through this portion.
Right.
So there we go with the flare, and now the flare is gone by using the window mask.
Okay, and now you see that's the gradation I get, and now the goal is not to destroy these.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, so we have this lovely gradation, the side lighting, but all shadow at the front.
Yeah,
now we bring that extra softbox in. So if we put the softbox in the conventional position from the front, let's see the result of that first of all.
This would be something like that, huh?
Yeah.
Just straight on. I hope it's still out of the picture frame. Yes.
So here we go. Looks a bit dull, flat. We've lost the shape in the nose, the eye, the lips, the texture. It just looks a little bit uniform.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect if we shoot elder portraits, if we try to hide wrinkles, you know.
Yeah, if you want to
But with my old Buddha head, of course, I want to show everything. I want to show the green and everything, so I make it harsher.
Yeah, okay. So, the technique then
and
is
Yes, the idea is to, as I said, bounce it away, turn it away.
From the object point of view, this now becomes a very thin strip light.
As well, I can't always go to the object's position, but I'm aiming with this plane here, I'm aiming to the area between the eyes and the ears, more or less. And from there on, of course, I have to make a test shot and look.
Right.
This, of course, reduces the power outlet enormous.
Yes, most of it's going over this way.
So I have to go up with the power. I lose about 2 f-stops, I guess.
Okay. So turning the power up a couple of f-stops to compensate.
And try this again.
Okay. So looks like even a little bit more.
Yes. Now it's also you see that I get this gradation, and now it's completely black here, which means I just did too much.
Tilted it too far.
I tilted too far. So actually this area is already behind my main light, so it doesn't get any light at all.
Yes.
So I have to turn it back a little bit towards the Buddha, that I extend this light a little bit more to the left.
Into that shadow area.
But from now on, that's what I said, from now on it's more like a still life. So we adjust
precise little
the light by
now.
centimeters or millimeters. So just tilting it a little bit more back to the Buddha.
Yeah, so you've just moved it a couple of centimeters. 1 inch.
And immediately this should move.
Oh, wow. And it's a huge difference as well, a really big difference between that. And that's just that 1 inch of movement between the two. Do you think you've turned it a little bit too far?
I think personally, because I like this contrast better. You know, here the two lights are better separated.
Yeah.
So I have the contour light, the shadows, which are not black, but perfectly controlled, which means the light is on the right position. But here I think it's a little dull.
So the shadows kind of dissolved away a little bit too much.
Exactly. When I move the position, I change this shadow again. So I leave the position and I only change the angle to get just a little bit more contrast. So just a little bit more. All right. Perfect. Just this little bit extra.
Yeah.
And now I have a perfect symmetry regarding the edge lights, regarding the two shadows, obviously that the light in the center is as well, quite symmetrical. The only thing which is disturbing me now, we are turning the softbox in a very hard angle, which means I get here a very dominant nose shadow.
Yes, yeah.
Now, a diffused fill-in, if I just take a piece of white paper, this would destroy this side.
Yes.
So I need a selective fill-in, a directed fill-in. So we are just using this mirror. We are recycling some of the light.
Yes.
Trying to hit here just a little bit in the nose.
Yeah.
That it's a shadow.
And
yes,
will you need to hold the mirror at an angle, or will it just reflect the angle of that softbox?
No, you have to. I mean, if you have something white, you know, it always reflects.
Yes.
Regardless of the angle. But if it's a mirror, we have to play very careful, and this can be very quick. This can be much too much light.
Yeah.
So we have to do this once in a while.
Again, so precisely with this as well. That's better, isn't it?
Just give me a variation. We just
okay, we'll do a few. So I'll there, and then a little bit less, and then that's more. That's less.
Okay, good. So I hope we have one. Yeah. Something like this.
There we go. And that hasn't killed this area in here.
That's the point. Yeah, right.
And the reverse lighting from the softboxes is lovely on the edge of the moss.
Yeah, you get all the perfectly.
The texture looks fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's in my eyes, it's an amazing way to really show the material, to show the three-dimensionality, to bring out the material.
Yeah. Great one. Well, thank you very much. I think that was an excellent demonstration by Urs on how to control the lighting very precisely and how we turn softboxes into hard boxes. Thanks very much. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.